Dear students, with reference to the Second World War, I would like to teach you that when Hitler attacked on Poland, after that, after that, England and France give an ultimatum, and after that, they declared when Germany attacked on France. After that, France and England also declared war on Germany, and Second World War broke out. Now, in this video, I'll teach you spread of war. One country after an other in Europe got involved in the war until at last the only countries which remained neutral were Sweden, Switzerland, Spain, Portugal and Turkey, just I have taught. Germany, Italy and Japan formed the alliance were called Axis power. These their opponents led by the Britain, France and USA came to be known as Allied power. Axis power is also known as Rome, Berlin, Tokyo axis. What do you mean by Rome, Berlin, Tokyo? Rome means capital of Italy, Rome. Berlin, capital of Germany. And Tokyo means capital of Japan. Means Germany, Italy and Japan made one alliance that is known as Axis power. And to retaliate this Axis power, England, France and USA made one more alliance that is known as Allied power. So I have taught you in previous in First World War, the world has been divided into hostile group. So 2-3 common words I have used here. It will be common one here you can use, and it will be very beneficial for you when world will be divided into hostile group. I have taught you in First World War when triple alliance and triple entity came to existence. After that, I have 4 words I have used, that fear came to existence, apprehension came to existence, mutual hatred came to existence, international tension came to existence. You have to copy here only. So triple alliance here, Axis power and Allied power. Soon after the German invasion of Poland, the Soviet Union attacked eastern Poland and occupied the territories which were earlier in the Russian Empire. In November 1939, the Soviet went to war against the Finland, and in 1940, the battle states of the Latvia, Estonia and Lithuania, which had become independent after the First World War, became republics of the USSR. Conquest of the Norway, Denmark and Holland. Germany launched her invasion of the Norway, Denmark on April 9, 1940, and within 3 weeks completed the conquest of these two countries. In early May began the invasion of the Belgium and Holland, which was completely before the end of May. So I would like to teach you, mention, dear students, if here Belgium, and when Belgium anybody will attack, so after that France, okay, open one map is there. After that you people will be very much comfortable. Suppose any country will attack on Belgium, so easily that country can enter in France. And when any country will enter in France, any country will occupy France, after that only English channel is there, and near about 40 or 45 kilometers range is there, okay, and anybody can cross English channel, that country can reach England also. So when Belgium had been occupied, after that England and France became on alarm mode. So now fall of France, the German armies marched into the France, and by June 14, 1940, the capital of city of the Paris had fallen into the German hands. Almost without a fight, the war conducted by the German with great speed and force is known as Blitzkrieg, which means lighting war, very fast war. German competency, you know. The Battle of Britain. The German Air Force began bombing raids on Britain in August 1940 with the aim of terrorizing her into the surrender. The Air Force of Britain conducted air raid on German territories in retaliation. So, dear students, I would like to mention one very interesting fact. German Air Force and British Air Force near about parallel, and Germany observed that if I start dropping bomb on England, so England will surrender. But what happened? Vice versa also started. When German started dropping bomb, so Royal Air Force of Britain also started, and after that, lot of damage taken place. The Battle of Stalingrad in June 1941, Hitler betrayed his agreement with the Stalin and invaded Soviet Union. In August 1942, Hitler targeted Stalingrad, in industrial city. In November, the Soviets were able to counter-attack with the fresh troops. The Germans suffered from frigid temperature and unable to get fresh supplies, and the starving German finally surrendered. One here historical fact is there regarding Russia. Dear students, I have taught you in previous video regarding Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte, very competent commander in chief and very famous personality of the world. I think you are familiar. So he had one dream. What was his dream? He wanted to occupy entire world and wanted to be boss of world. So he strengthened his army and defeated his neighboring country. So he defeated all countries except England. So, and he defeated Russia also, but his Russian campaign became disaster for him, because when he attacked Russia, so definitely he defeated Russia, but when he returned back from Russia, his 75% army freezed. Understood this one? And any day I'll teach you why. What are the reason? Same happened. German went to attack on Russia, and German had overconfidence that within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 8 weeks we can occupy. But Russian strategy was mind blowing. Russian army also on alarm mode, and finally when cold weather came to existence, so Russian army had warm cloth, sufficient food, but German had no any woolen dress and no supply of food. Okay, so in that circumstances, many German soldiers freezed. I think you are getting this. The battle for Berlin. It began in April 1945. The Germans were caught between the British and American on one side and Russian on other side. When the Allied force closed in on Berlin itself, Hitler committed suicide. On May 7, 1945, the last of the German armies surrendered. May 8 was the day of celebration of the victory in Europe. So finally what happened when Hitler observed that one side England or English army, American army, second side Russian army, and German had been trapped. And when Hitler observed that situation, so he committed suicide. After that, which country will be remaining? That was Japan. And this Pearl Harbor attack and Hiroshima and Nagasaki I'll teach in next video. So in this video only this much. So dear students, how many points I have taught you? Spread apart conquest of the Norway, Denmark, and Holland, fall of France, Battle of Britain, and Battle of Stalingrad. And last one, the Battle of Berlin. And finally, Hitler committed suicide because his army completely trapped by British army, American army, Russian army, and as well as French army also. So in this video, only this much, and next day I'll teach attack on Pearl Harbor, and after that Hiroshima and Nagasaki I'll teach. Thank you.